to another edition of Dr. Squatch reviews. We have 3 bars that we'll go through. The 2 of them are like sort of the Dr. Squatch fall seasonal bars, and the other one is sort of like a new addition to their main lineup. But you know what? Why don't we start with the main lineup one first? So we have here Mountain Meadow. Alright, it says Neroli water, 0 grit. You know how I feel about grit. Fresh, elevated, and wild, just like a Squatch man should be. Smell like golden bloom. Oh, okay. Golden bloom, gotcha. Saponified oils of sustainable palm, coconut, and olive, naturally derived fragrance. I'm assuming from the golden bloom or the Neroli water. What? I don't know what Neroli water is. I don't know anything actually. Shea butter, Neroli water, iron oxide, titanium dioxide, kaolin clay, and sea salt. And now we're gonna give this fella a sniff. Come on out. Come on. Ooh, it's a pretty bar. It almost looks like, look at this thing. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I mean, just like all the like sort of like mix. It almost looks like the sort of like a planet, like the surface of a planet kind of. If it were in fact shaped like a bar of soap, like sort of like clouds, like almost like you imagine like Saturn looks up close or something. I don't know. Maybe that's a bit much. Anyway, I'm gonna give this fella a sniff. It's fine. I'm not overly, I don't know, it's not great, but it's fine. I don't know if I would buy this one again, to be honest. It's just fine. I think there's some people that are probably going to really like this kind. It's not, I'm not partial to it. There's not a huge smell, but it's like, let me see if I can describe it. I'm not the best at describing things, but I do my best. Yeah, it's almost like, it's almost like some sort of like wild scent, which is kind of nice, but it's like, it's almost got like a little, just a hint of lemon or something to it, lemony or, yeah, I can't put my finger on it. Yeah. And just like that, I'm ready to move on to the next bar. It's fine. I think the newest one that's my favorite of their lineup is the Sandalwood one, which I think it's Sandalwood Summit, I think it's named. That is by far my favorite of their main lineup. I love that. I feel like every time I see that, I need to buy a bar. Just like, especially if I'm running low, I'm like, oh, gotta get another one. I do love those so much. Granted, it's hard to buy bars when I have so many of like these sitting around. It's like, I feel like I just can't. Like, I'm like, I gotta use what I have. But I do love that main one. So this is one of their newer, I think it's new, I've never seen it before. But it's one of their fall, like, seasonal ones. And this one is the Headless Rinse. Which, I'll be honest, I think he's supposed to be headless, but he kind of looks like a Ghost Rider. Maybe it's like a Marvel mashup, I don't know. And they have like sort of like a kind of play on their like seasonal like artwork for their bars. And this one is pumpkin seed oil. Okay, that works. 0 grit. You know how I feel about the 0 grit. I can only repeat myself so many times. So I'll just say, whenever I see that, I'll just say, you know how I feel about it. It's fine, but I like more grit. So swift, mysterious, and spicy, just like a Squatch man should be. Smell like a wicked pumpkin. I mean, I guess that smells better than a headless horseman or a corpse that rides through on a dead horse. I guess. Wicked pumpkin it is. All right. Ingredients: saponified oils of. I'm just going to say saponified oil. I feel like I just repeat myself. It's always the sustainable palm, coconut, and olive. If it's different, I'll read it. I think from now on, we're just going to say saponified oils, and then I'm going to move on. And then, of course, pardon me, the naturally derived fragrance. I think I'll probably just stop reading those. Or I'll just say naturally derived fragrance. as always, naturally derived fragrance. Shea butter, pumpkin seed oil, pumpkin enzyme. Well, that's interesting. Activated charcoal. How do you activate charcoal? I have no idea about any of that stuff. But I'll just keep reading and shut up, and we'll get to the smell part, which is my favorite. Mica, kaolin clay, and sea salt. And let's take a look at this fella. Let's see if this really does smell like a wicked pumpkin. When I think of a wicked pumpkin, I think of a rotting pumpkin, so hopefully it does smell better than that. And it's kind of got, like, it's kind of a dark one, and it's got like some sort of like very faint orange swirls. I know I need to throw my another area light up here. Oh, that's nice. It does smell like when you go to like the fall section of like a store, and like a candle store. It smells good. I mean, it's a nice smell. It's kind of like a floral, like slash pumpkin-y smell, like a very. It smells like fall, like, you know, fall in a candle store. It does smell nice. It smells fine. Leave it at that. It smells fine. Alright. I should do like after reviews at some point. You know, put a comment then if you're like, dude, why don't you use it and tell us how it feels after you do it. Maybe I'll start doing that if you guys want to see it. Or if you guys don't care, that's fine. Just hit like and subscribe. And anyway, I'm just going to go with our second one, which is, this one is less, it's not really a fall theme, but it kind of is. But this one is the Flannel Forest. And it's got walnut shell, which, that's interesting, and lycrate. Mysterious, outdoorsy, and woody. Like a Squatch man should be. Walnut shell, lycrate. Smell like crisp autumn air. Okay, we will see. Ingredients: sponfied oils, naturally derived fragrance, walnut shell powder, apple fruit extract. Apple fruit, not just okay. I don't know. Mica, kaolin clay, and sea salt. Here comes my favorite part. As always. All right, let's take a look at this fella. Ooh, it's like sort of like a brown, very plain brown brick of soap. Ooh, that's nice. I really like this one. I kind of don't even feel like I just want to just sit here and smell this. It's very nice. It's kind of like, it's almost like the Headless Rinse, but they added some sort of like very, sort of like a woodsy, like sort of masculine smell to it. But it's like similar to that, but it's different. But yeah, that's nice. I think I would buy that one again. That's really good. And this is going to be, I have a weird compulsion where I almost just wanted to take a bite out of it, but that would not be great. I know that Dr. Squatch made soap that you could eat, but I immediately saw that and was like, why? Why? Who's going to buy soap and then eat it? Like, it's either soap or food. You can't have it both ways. But I don't know, maybe they tested it out and people wanted that. You got me. I have no idea. Anyway, I'm going to put this back in the box until I'm ready to use it. Thank you so much for joining me, and then I guess we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.